Welcome to live coverage of Republic Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. I'm Evan Smith, and I'll be taking you all the way tonight in this COC matchup between the Joplin Eagles and the Republic Tigers. Joplin 5-10 on the year, 1-2 in conference, and Republic 8-7 overall, 1-1 in conference, with about a half of a game played against Ozark that's going to be made up, I think, next Wednesday. The 26th is what I saw. So there's an update on that. And it's a sunny day, 82 degrees, with strong winds coming in from the south, blowing straight out towards left field. So those are our conditions. A windy day for baseball, though, as we're going to go ahead and take a break real quick and be back with some more on the pregame here on Republic Tiger Sports.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Recipient for this evening is Mrs. Kristen Crandall. Mrs. Crandall teaches English at RHS and has taught in the district for 17 years. Out on the field with Mrs. Crandall this evening is senior volleyball and basketball player Cayman Beckmeyer. Here is what Cayman had to say on her nomination form about Mrs. Crandall. Cayman wrote, "Mrs. Crandall is one of the most thoughtful and kind teachers we have at RHS. She's always there to help students and provide energy and support, especially during difficult times. She's our biggest fan and has taught me how to be a great student. I will miss her when I graduate in a few weeks. I wanted to thank Mrs. Crandall for all she has done for me and the students of Republic High School." Cayman will now present a certificate and a small token of appreciation to Mrs. Crandall for all she has done for the students of RHS. Let's hear it for Mrs. Kristen Crandall. Presented tonight by senior Cayman Beckmeyer. Congratulations.
So Kristen Crandall, Mrs. Kristen Crandall, honored before the game for being just an excellent teacher at Republic High School. I had her as a teacher my senior year, but being honored by Cayman Beckmeyer, and of course we all know her, I guess, honors on the basketball court and even the volleyball court, but honoring Miss Kristen Crandall tonight and just her excellence as a teacher and being there for the students. So congratulations to Mrs. Kristen Crandall. Lineups being exchanged at the plate right now. Coach Kurt Plotner for the Republic Tigers. And Coach Kyle Wolf for the Joplin Eagles. He's been there for a little bit. But as I said earlier, Joplin 5-10 overall in the season, 1-2 in conference. They've played Carl Junction, Neosho, and Nixa in conference. They won their conference opener against the Carl Junction Bulldogs 3-1, dropped one to Neosho in extras 0-1, and finally their last game played, or their second to last game played, they played Pittsburgh, Kansas last weekend and beat them 1-0. But last Thursday, I believe, they lost to Nixa at home 5-13. Republic 1-1 in conference. They beat Willard. That's right. They beat Willard in a 15-5 game last week. Last Tuesday that was 15-5 run ruled them. I guess technically they took it to the 7th, but it would have been a run rule had they scored those runs a little bit earlier. 15-5 was that score, and then that Thursday they played Webb City, lost to Webb City at third place in a heartbreaker 2-3 in the bottom of the 7th on a walk-off base hit with Cade White pitching. But Republic looking to bounce back in conference. They beat Lebanon last Friday 10-0. That was a run rule. They scored their 10th run in the bottom of the 6th and was able to take that game. Shutout as well from Landon Carter on the mound. But they're going to look to bounce back today against Joplin in conference. Joplin is a solid team, solid pitching team. If you look at their stats, they haven't given up many runs, but they also don't average many runs, averaging 3 runs a game and only give up about 5 a game. So it should be a good pitching duel tonight with Gavin Beckner on the mound, and we're going to go ahead and look through the lineups for both teams tonight. Leading off for the Joplin Eagles is number 2, playing right field, Brady Males. Number 12, Caden Shoemaker, is playing second base and hitting 2-hole for the Joplin Eagles today. Byler Reether, the shortstop, number 6, hitting third for the Joplin Eagles. At the 4-hole is going to be Leighton Kofer, number 13. He's playing center field. Number 1, Landon Maples, playing third base, is going to be batting 5. Number 48, Jackson Queen, behind the dish today. Number 45, Eli Sautler, is DHing. Number 35, hitting at 8, is Brock Waghorn. He's playing first base. And rounding out the 9 is going to be number 3, Cole Lawrence, playing left field and pitching today for the Joplin Eagles will be number 22, Alex Isbell. For the Republic Tigers, Garrett Lester will be leading off. Number 9, playing center field. Number 1, Gunnar Ellison, hitting 2-hole for the Tigers, playing left. In the 3-hole is their pitcher, number 7, Gavin Beckner, hitting 4. Number 21, playing first base, is Trace Harrington. Wyatt Woods back behind the dish today for Gavin Beckner. He's number 26. He's going to be hitting 5-hole. Hitting 6 will be Connor Sandridge, playing second base, number 24. Number 34, Mason Mitchell, DHing today. Number 3, Devin Hughes, playing shortstop. And number 5, Andrew Schroeder, playing right field, rounds out the lineup. And then Colin Myers will be playing third base for the Republic Tigers today. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break and be right back with the anthem after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
At Pinnager, customer satisfaction is our top priority. That's the Pinnager advantage. Pinnager Family Style Service, serving Republic since 1979. Our knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks will make your car shopping experience easy. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your vehicle or needing service from our certified technicians, let our family take care of yours and find new roads at Pinnager Chevrolet in Republic. Or view the complete inventory at PinnagerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnager every time!
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
And Jared Bird. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise. And gentlemen, if you would remove your hats to honor America in the playing of our national anthem. Thank you.
Welcome back after that rendition of the national anthem here at Republic Tiger Baseball Field. I don't think there's an official name for our baseball field, but I'm going to call it that for the day. But Gavin Beckner on the bump for the Republic Tigers today. Beckner with 15 and a third innings pitched this year, 3 games started, 3 appearances on the year. He's 2-1 as a starter with 73 batters faced. He's given up 16 hits in those 15 and a third innings. 9 runs given up, 8 earned, 8 walks, 20 strikeouts, and a 3.65 ERA. Gavin Beckner on the mound. Wyatt Woods behind the dish. He's had a good year behind the dish for the Tigers. Been a good anchor for this pitching staff. But Republic giving up 6.6 runs per game, but outscoring their opponents still by 2.1 runs, scoring 8.7 runs per game. So we wait for Beckner to finish up his warm-up pitches. Brody Males is going to be leading off for the Joplin Eagles. Brody Males, number 2, and playing right field. He's a senior for the Joplin Eagles. We get set, ready for this first pitch of a COC matchup between Joplin and Republic.
Leading off for the Joplin Eagles, right fielder number 2, Brady Males.
Beckner with the first pitch. Swung on, hit to third base. Nice backhand there by Devin Hughes. And a pick, or a long hop pick by Trace Harrington. A nice play. That was a hard hit ball right at Devin Hughes. We're going to go ahead and see if we can look back at that. I think maybe goes just a little bit too far. We're going to go ahead and come back. So, first batter faced, 1 pitch, 1 out for Gavin Beckner. His second pitch, a ball outside. So 1-0. That fastball in for a strike, also outside. Just hit the outer half of the plate. Number 12, Caden Shoemaker. He's a second baseman for the Joplin Eagles. He is number 12. Junior. Beckner throws the 1-1 pitch for a strike. So now it's 1-2 on Shoemaker. And Beckner out of the windup. Drops a curveball in, but not for a strike. Makes it 2-2. Beckner with the 2-2 gets a swing on a fastball over to Devin Hughes, across the diamond, over to Harrington for second out. 2 batters, 2 6-3 putouts for Devin Hughes to Trace Harrington across the diamond. Beckner only 5 pitches into this game with 2 outs. Now number 6, Byler Reether steps in. The 3-hole for Joplin. Beckner's pitched efficiently this year. First pitch swung on over to Hughes. Gets it across the diamond, and it's thrown away as there was some miscommunication between the third baseman Colin Myers and Devin Hughes. I think Hughes ended up with that one, but Myers he had to throw around Colin Myers. Once again, some miscommunication between the two. So Reether going to reach second base on the error. Just a chopper over there. Hughes does end up with it, but he runs into Myers. So it is going to be an E6 with 2 outs. Leighton Kofer, number 13, stepping in against Gavin Beckner with 2 outs. Runner on second. Leighton Kofer, once again, number 13. He is a senior as well. So several seniors. A fastball hit back up the middle to Gavin Beckner. Hits off his glove. He goes to pick it up and just flips it over to Trace Harrington for the third out of the inning. So quick work of the inning for Gavin Beckner. And we're going to go ahead and take a break and be right back after this with the Republic Tiger offense going to work.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is cheering you on. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that impact your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to be your trusted partner. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnager Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Welcome back from the break. Garrett Lester leading off for the Republic Tigers. There's his season numbers. 15 starts for him on the season. He started all 15 games, batting .321 on the year with a .446 on base percentage and a .786 OPS. 19 runs scored, though, leads the Tigers. Garrett Lester takes second pitch for a ball. So 2-0 on Lester. See, he watches strike one right down the middle. Just a fastball up. He gets ready for a 2-1 count. Swings through a fastball. 2-2 now on Lester. Alex Isbell, number 22, on the bump for Joplin, also a senior. Isbell out of the windup. Fastball for strike three as Lester swings through it for out number one.
Here Lester goes down swinging, third strike.
Up next is going to be
Tiger batter, left fielder, number one, Gunnar Ellison.
Gunnar Ellison. 17 runs scored on the year, .383 batting average, a .500 on base percentage, and a .989 OPS on 18 hits. Also started all 15 games this season. So he hits fastball first pitch out to right field. Right fielder coming forward for the second out of the inning, rather.
I pop fly to right field.
And an F9.
Right fielder.
Down goes Ellison.
For out number two.
Batting third is the pitcher, Gavin Beckner. Hitting .419 on the year with a .1092 OPS. 26 hits and 23 RBIs for Gavin Beckner. 8 of those hits are extra base hits, including 2 home runs. So Beckner having a nice year at the plate as well as on the mound for the Tigers. See, digs in against Isbell. Isbell, the first pitch, fastball, first strike. Second pitch, breaker, fouled back to the catcher, and he's going to catch it in foul territory for out number 3. So a quick inning as well for Alex Isbell. P2 down in the books.
catcher.
we're going to go ahead and be right back, or take a break and then be right back with top of the second here on Republic Tiger Sports.
For the Tigers here in the bottom of the first inning, go in order.
Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com.
And your host, Republic Tigers.
Welcome back from the break. Gavin Beckner ready to pitch inning number 2 of the game.
Joplin here in the top of the second inning.
One base runner in his first inning on an E6 as Byler Reether reached
Third
on that
baseman number 1,
ground ball. Beckner out of the windup to start this inning. Drops a curveball in for a first pitch. Number 1, Landon Maples. Landon Maples also a senior, so a lot of seniors at the top of this lineup for the Eagles. Beckner gets a swing on the first pitch. Second pitch, fastball, gets a swing as well. Swung through it. So an 0-2, quick 0-2 on Maples. It's Beckner going to try, get strike number 3 here. Get a swing on this pitch. Fastball up. It's 1-2 now on Maples. Beckner working quickly and drops a foul or a curveball in. It's fouled off, fouled back. So count remains 1-2. Maples battling with 2 strikes here. Gets a swing. Foul off to the left side. This music turns on just for a quick second, but they get it off. Beckner digs back in, so does Maples. A fastball is going to hit towards Hughes. Hughes bobbles it for a second, throws it across, and it's going to be a hit. Or rather,
Landon Maples beating it out on the infield single.
Beats it out, rather. It's going to go down as an infield single for Landon Maples. So a ground ball for a base hit for Maples. Comes in number 48, Jackson Queen, the catcher for the Joplin Eagles. Beckner now going to work out of the stretch with the runner on first. Slide steps. First pitch taken for a ball. 1-0. Maples, or Queen rather, gets a sign from Ryan Wolf over at third base. Beckner, once again, slide steps, gets a ground ball to Devin Hughes. He's going to take it himself, throw it across. 6-3, double play for Devin Hughes. He took it himself rather than opting to pitch it over to Sandridge and gets the double play ball. So once again, a 6-3 double play for Devin Hughes. And Beckner, 2 outs, 1 ground ball. And in comes Eli Sautler, the DH for today's game. Drops a curveball in for the first pitch. Fouled off to the left side.
2 outs in the batter, designated hitter number 45, Eli Sautler.
Fastball, second pitch, fastball up and away for ball 1. Count 1-1 now on Sautler. And a curveball. He drops in for a strike and a 1-1 count. Now 1-2. Eli Sautler, number 45, the junior. And then he swings through a fastball for strike 3.
Soller down on strikes for out number
So
3.
Beckner gets his first K of the day. And we're going to go ahead and take a break and be back. The Republic offense tries to get something going in the bottom of the second after this break on Republic Tiger Sports.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com.
Destiny Church is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Sports. Join us on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or at 10:45 a.m. at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's. We also have a youth service for students 6th through 12th grade. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or online at destinychurch.me.
For nearly 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com.
Welcome back from the break. Alex Isbell back out on the mound for the bottom of the second. He's going to face off against Trace Harrington, Wyatt Woods, and Connor Sandridge at the very least. This inning, Trace Harrington, .609 slugging percentage on the year with a 1,042 OPS, 15 RBIs, 13 hits. That also includes 3 home runs on the year for Trace Harrington, which leads the team. Harrington swings at the first pitch he sees. It's fouled back into the parking lot. Harrington, a junior on this Republic Tiger team, hitting 4-hole on an offense that averages 8.7 runs per game and just over 10 runs a game. Swings, second pitch, fastball in that ran in on the hands. 6-3 is how it's going to go down.
Ground ball to the left side, shortstop.
So shortstop throws it across to the first baseman. Shortstop is Byler Reether. Over to the first baseman, Brock Waghorn. Next up for the Republic Tigers is going to be Wyatt Woods, hitting 5-hole. Wyatt Woods with a hot bat right now, batting .368 with 1,045 OPS. First pitch, fastball in that Woods looks at. Steps out of the box as it was thrown behind. Sandridge had to track down the foul ball behind the plate. Oh, Isbell finally gets the ball back. And Woods is going to step back into the box. Isbell working out of the windup once again with no runners on. And slips or something. I think maybe the wind kind of threw him off there, so he had to put his foot down. He's going to get to reset those. There are no balks with no runners on, which I've always been curious about, but there aren't. So Woods swings through a fastball for strike 1. 1-1 now on Woods. Isbell has a good run to his fastball. Good two-seam action. I'm assuming that that's what he primarily throws. So that's down and away for ball 2. 2-1 now on Woods. That's taken outside as Wyatt Woods checks his swing. 3-1 now on Woods. Fastball away over the inside of the left-handed batter's box. Isbell throws ball 4 high. So Woods is going to walk, be the first base runner for the Tigers today. As Connor Sandridge, number 24, second baseman for the Tigers today, steps in.
Second baseman number 24, Connor Sandridge.
Connor Sandridge batting .308 on the year. He has a home run to his name. Isbell works out of the windup. That fastball taken for a ball away. Once again, working out of the stretch. Rather, I said windup just a second ago. I didn't mean stretch. Ball away again. So Isbell looks like he's trying to go away to these Republic Tiger batters, but he's just not getting the calls as he tries to put it over the outer half of the plate. 2-0 to Connor Sandridge. 1 out, 1 runner on. Wyatt Woods over at first base. Woods starts to go. Isbell runs at him. Now he's caught in a rundown, and Woods is going to be tagged out by the second baseman. He left just a little bit early, trying to time up Isbell and how he goes to the plate. We're going to re-watch that on.
Woods tagged out by the shortstop.
You see Woods leaves early there, so Isbell just runs at him, gets it over to the shortstop, rather. I said second baseman. Fakes the throw, and then finally gets him on the tag as he moves him back to first base. Now out of the windup is Isbell against Sandridge. That's up for a ball. 3-0 now. So, despite being able to get an out there, Isbell's still struggling to find the strike zone in this inning. 3-0 now. Finally gets a fastball down in the middle of the zone against Sandridge. 3-1 now against Sandridge. 2 outs, no runners on. And that fastball is up and in on Sandridge. So Sandridge is going to walk.
Walk issued to Connor Sandridge.
Which means that Mason Mitchell is going to come in for the Tigers. Mason Mitchell hit his first home run of the season the other day. His 11 hits, batting .306 with a .917 OPS, a .472 slugging percentage, 13 RBIs on the year.
Number 7 in the lineup, designated hitter number 34, Mason Mitchell.
So Mason Mitchell, once again, a fastball out to start off against these Tiger hitters. Can't get it in, so ball 1 on Mitchell. Falling behind in counts. Isbell. Ball 2. 2-0 now against Mason Mitchell. Once again, runner on first, Sandridge working out of the stretch. Mitchell in the box. Ball out. 3-0. And finally, ball 4 against Mason Mitchell. So 4 straight balls now. His 3rd walk of the inning. 3rd walk in a row. Sandridge is going to advance to second as well on the walk. In steps Devin Hughes playing shortstop for the Tigers today. And we're going to get a mound visit for Isbell. So we're going to go ahead and take a short break as they talk things over with Isbell as he tries to get his command under control. But we'll be right back after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state.
Welcome back. Done talking things over on the bump with Isbell, the pitching coach for Joplin. Went out there, talked things over. Mason Mitchell walked, and in steps Devin Hughes.
Shortstop number 3, Devin Hughes.
For the Republic Tigers. Isbell continuing to work out of the stretch with a runner on first and second. Sandridge at second, Mitchell at first. Fastball away for a first pitch ball. Isbell just pulling across his body. I don't know if these outside pitches are where it's called for a first pitch, but unable to locate, and Devin Hughes gets hit by a pitch. I think that's his 7th of the year, so he's been hit by quite a few pitches this year.
Bases now loaded for Republic.
Bases are loaded for the Republic Tigers as Andrew Schroeder steps in for the Republic Tigers. Andrew Schroeder on the year, .326 on base percentage, 11 hits, 7 runs scored, and 40 at-bats, and 5 RBIs. Now Plotner gonna courtesy run, or pinch run rather, for Mason Mitchell at second base. Mason Fleetwood comes in to run for him.
14, courtesy runner at second base for Republic.
They said courtesy runner over the PA though, so I'm curious how that works as Mitchell is the DH.
Sandridge at third.
I do think it was a pinch runner though, yep.
Hughes at first.
Because they do have the re-entry rule. I was unsure about that coming into the day because we have it at our level of college baseball, but I wasn't sure if they do that in high school. Schroeder steps in, first pitch for a ball. Sandridge stays at third as it gets away from the catcher. Isbell covering. So once again, Schroeder up with bases loaded, 2 outs, looking to add on to his RBI total on the season. If you notice that pitchers are working quickly today, or the hitters are working their way back into the box, I did find out that there is a pitch clock in high school baseball this season. I'm not sure how much they've really been implementing it, as pitch 2 is taken for a ball. It's 2-0. Threw a breaking ball away there. 2-0 pitch. Ball in. So 3-0 now with the bases loaded. Or 2-0 rather. I thought it was 3-0. I think it's 3-0. The scoreboard says 2-0, but I think it's 3-0. And that's finally in for a strike. 3-1 now on Schroeder with bases loaded, 2 outs. And that's ball 4. Schroeder gets an RBI, walks in a run.
Sandridge comes in from third.
Sandridge comes in to score, and all the runners move up. That means Devin Hughes to second base, Mason Mitchell, or rather Mason Fleetwood, since he came in to pinch run. He steps in, and now back to the top of the lineup for the Republic Tigers as they lead 1-0. Garrett Lester steps in.
Center fielder number 9, Garrett Lester.
Lester sees a first pitch breaking ball for a strike as he kind of a slurve slider mix in for strike 1 that hit the outside corner. Pitch number 2, same pitch, in for strike 2, so 0-2. So after not being able to find the command with the fastball, he goes to the breaking ball. And there's some pitchers like that who like to go to their breaking ball when they can't find their fastball. Seems that Isbell's the same way. Nito's fastball, it's fouled off in a way. So now it's still 0-2 on Garrett Lester with bases loaded and 2 outs. Isbell out of the windup. Breaking ball. For a ball on the outer half. And Lester sees more of a slider, a less loopy breaker in for a strike. That he fouled it off. Count continues to be 1-2 on Lester. He's seen 3 breaking balls of the 4 pitches that he's seen. Now fastball up and away for ball 2. 2-2 now. Good at bat with Garrett Lester after he quickly fell in the hole 0-2. Fouled off a couple of pitches and then watched a couple. All 2s now for the Tigers with bases loaded. And a breaking ball swung through for strike 3. Lester goes down swinging for the second time today. And that ends the inning, but the Tigers scratch one in the bottom of the second. And we're going to head back, or go to a break and then come back. Top of the third as Gavin Beckner pitches with a lead for the Republic Tigers.
Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spa at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200. Have a beautiful day.
It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
8-9-1 coming to play for Joplin here in the top of the third inning.
Welcome back from the break.
First baseman
Garrett Lester is not batting,
Waghorn.
but rather number 35, Brock Waghorn, the first baseman, 8-9-1 up for the Joplin Eagles this inning. Gavin Beckner goes back to work. First pitch swung on for a strike. Waghorn, the biggest body so far in the Joplin Eagles lineup, but batting 8-hole. Pitch 2. Second pitch of the at-bat, taken for a ball, 1-1 now on Waghorn. Now Beckner gets a fastball over the outer half of the plate for strike 2. 1-2 now against Waghorn. Waghorn calls time as Beckner, once again, he works quickly up there with the pitch clock, but I just think that's how he pitches in general, likes to work through. He shakes off a couple of pitches. And now a fastball up. Gets a swing and a miss on a 1-2 pitch. So Beckner with his second K in a row, going back to second inning. In steps number 3, Cole Lawrence, who's playing left field for the Eagles today. He's a junior. Batting 9-hole today for the Eagles. Beckner gets a fastball over the outer half for a strike. 0-1 quickly to Lawrence. 0-2 after Beckner throws a breaker in there or gets a swing on a breaker rather. 0-2 now. And then throws the breaker out of the zone in an 0-2 count. 1-2 now on Lawrence. Oy. And that ball hit back up the middle, but fielded by Connor Sandridge, and that was a liner, believe it or not, I think right through the legs of Gavin Beckner on that fastball. So there's the ball just before. But Sandridge able to stay down on it. And yeah, that did go through Beckner's legs. His first pitch swung on by their leadoff, number 2, Brady Males. And Sandridge steps back and catches it for out number 3. So a P4. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Beckner. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back. As Tigers try and add on more. They're up 1-0, middle of the third. We'll be back after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
The winning team has strong players at every position. The Lori and Elizabeth real estate team has specialists in residential sales, land sales, lake sales, and commercial sales. Lori and Elizabeth are your connection to lenders, to marketers, and to contractors. From Springfield to Joplin to the lake and everywhere in between, they're your real estate teammates. Find them at loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com.
At Pinnaker, customer satisfaction is our top priority. That's the Pinnaker Advantage. Pinnaker Family Style Service, serving Republic since 1979. Our knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks will make your car shopping experience easy. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your vehicle or needing service from our certified technicians, let our family take care of yours and find new roads at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic. Or view the complete inventory at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnaker every time.
Connor Ellison going to lead off for the Tigers this half inning. Bottom of the third. Male's still out there for the Joplin Eagles. Ellison, his first time up, flew out to left field, or right field rather, on the first pitch fastball that he saw. Ellison steps in. Male's only given up one run through his first 2 innings of work. That was last inning after losing command. There was a breaker in for the first pitch on Ellison. Ellison watches it. 0-1. Now a fastball in. Ellison gets out of the way of 1-1 now. Now another breaker in a 1-1 count, away for a ball, so 2-1 now to Ellison. So he's seen 2 breakers and a fastball so far this at-bat. Saw a fastball first pitch last AB. And now a fastball up. 3-1 now to Ellison. See if Ellison has the green light here. 3-1. Males throws a breaker, 3-1, and Ellison is going to get to trot down to first as Males gives up his 5th free pass, 6th if you count the hit by pitch. And in steps Gavin Beckner. .419 batting average, leads the Tigers. He's pitching today as well. Beckner watches strike 1, fastball, kind of on the outer half of the plate. Beckner popped out into foul territory behind the plate last at bat. So Ellison takes off. Beckner hits one out to right field. Right fielder going back, and he catches it jumping over his head, and Ellison was stealing and working his way back to first, and he somehow gets back. As a right fielder made a nice play, we missed it. I forgot to flip the camera that Ellison was going. Was about halfway to third base before he was able to work his way back. Now steps in Trace Harrington with 1 out.
Batting for Republic, first baseman number 21.
Harrington grounded out to shortstop last time up. Pick over to Ellison now, third base. Or first base, rather. Now Ellison goes again, and a pop-up. Shallow center. Shortstop works his way back and makes a kind of reaching back catch.
Just on the outfield grass.
So a P6. Ellison going again. Republic putting the ball in play again. Ellison had to work his way back to first, and I'm sure he's a little bit out of breath as he's down on his hands and knees over there. Or not his hands and knees, but his hands are on his knees over there. Kind of catches breath after catching or going twice. And then the ball being put into play. Steps in Wyatt Woods now with 2 outs. Here's Males. It was a ball away, fastball away for ball 1. Woods, his last time up, walked, but then got caught stealing. as he left just a little bit early, and Males kind of tracked him down, gave it up to the shortstop. Shortstop ran him down, going back to first after a fake throw. Little Woods steps in again. It's 2-0 now after ball 2 got away from the catcher there for a split second, but Ellison stayed put. Now ball 3 up high. 3-0 now on Woods. It's his last time up. He saw one strike, but walked in a 4-1 count is what it ended up being. But now 3-0 to Woods. Ellison over at first. And fastball low and away. So Woods walks again.
2-out walk to Wyatt Woods.
And Ellison works his way over to second base. Steps in now is Connor Sandridge. Connor Sandridge also walked his last time up. That was Males' 6th free pass of the game, 7th with the hit by pitch. So now we have runners on first and second with 2 outs now for the Republic Tigers. Sandridge swings through a first pitch fastball, trying to score the run in from second. Ellison over at second base. The run scored for the Republic Tigers was scored with 2 outs last inning after Males struggled to find the zone there for a little bit, then was finally able to get Garrett Lester for out number 3 and drops a breaker in, fouled off the catcher. He's going to have to take a second, walk that one off. As the umpire walks a new ball out to Males. Pitching coach comes out to talk to the catcher. Catcher today for Joplin is number 48, Jackson Queen. Now Males talking to the field umpire. Home plate umpire walking back, going to check in on the catcher before Sandridge steps back in and Males steps back on the mound. But I think everything's going to be okay. Sandridge, I believe the count is 0-2. Scoreboard says 0-1, but I do think that it's 0-2. So we get a time call from Sandridge as Males feeds in a strike. Probably would have been a strike if there wouldn't have been time called, but Sandridge calls it. And Males steps back on, working out of the stretch with 2 outs, 2 runners on, first and second. And a breaker kind of hit the other way. Sandridge almost beats out the ground ball to the second baseman for an infield hit, but the pitcher gets over. Males gets over, able to cover first as the second baseman and first baseman kind of communicated there. But that's going to be out number 3. The Tigers strand 2, and we're going to move into the top of the 4th. Republic on top, 1-0. We'll be back right after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
2, 3, and 4.
Welcome back. 2-3-4 hitters due up for the Joplin Eagles. Gavin Beckner steps back on the bump to work his 4th inning of the day with a 1-0 lead. First pitch in for a strike against number 12, Caden Shoemaker. Beckner, 3 quick innings so far. Pitch number 2 swung on for strike 2. So quickly 0-2 on Shoemaker. He steps back in. Beckner steps back on the bump, working out of the windup. And that's hit over to the left side, but foul. Just fighting off that breaking ball. 0-2. Stays alive. Shoemaker. Now Beckner gets a swing and a miss on a breaker down low. Or an off-speed, rather. Drop third strike. He's thrown out over at first for out number 1 of the inning. Now steps in is number 6, Byler Reether. He reached on an error last time up. That ground ball over to Devin Hughes that was thrown away after a miscommunication with the third baseman Colin Myers. Swings first pitch fastball in the inner half. So he steps back in. Beckner comes set out of the windup. Once again, swings through another fastball. Just got a piece of that, but quickly 0-2 on Reether. After 2 fastballs on the inner half. Now Beckner. Pitch number 3 does another fastball in an 0-2 count, but it's low. So 1-2 now on Reether. Beckner throws another fastball, 1-2. It's fouled off to the right side. And Reether able to stay alive against Beckner. Beckner hasn't thrown an off-speed in traditional off-speed counts yet. We'll see what he does here with this pitch. Finally throws another fastball and gets him looking. So Beckner sticks with the fastball to the 3-hole. Says, come and hit it. And Reether just watched it 1-2. So 5 straight fastballs in the at-bat and a strikeout Beckner gets. That's his 4th of the day. Now in steps number 13, Leighton Kofer. He's playing center field today for the Eagles. Swinging on a first pitch and gets a base hit over to the right side on the ground for a single. So Kofer reaches with 2 outs. Now in steps number 1, Landon Maples. Maples reached on an infield single last time up. That was Kofer's first hit of the day. He grounded out back up the middle to Beckner. His first at-bat, but able to get a hit over to the opposite field, to right field this time around. Now it comes in Maples. Watches a first pitch ball. Once again, Maples reached on an infield single his first time up. And Beckner almost caught. Kofer kind of meandering off the base, or kind of wandering off the base over there. But Kofer able to get back just in time after a quick pickoff move by Beckner. Out of the stretch, fastball fouled back by Maples. Count now 1-1. Beckner comes set. Drops a breaker in for a strike. Now backhand over to Hughes, and Hughes flips it over to Connor Sandridge for out number 3. So a 6-4 fielder's choice to end the inning. Beckner once again has another quick one. Scoreless for Joplin through 4. Republic's going to try and put some more runs up on the board after this break here on Republic Tiger Sports.
At Pinnaker, customer satisfaction is our top priority. That's the Pinnaker Advantage. Pinnaker Family Style Service, serving Republic since 1979. Our knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks will make your car shopping experience easy. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your vehicle or needing service from our certified technicians, let our family take care of yours and find new roads at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic. Or view the complete inventory at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnaker every time.
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
For Republic here in the bottom of the fourth inning, leading things off.
Welcome back.
Your Tiger designated hitter, number 34, Mason Mitchell.
Welcome back. 7-8-9 hitters due up for the Republic Tigers. DH number 34, Mason Mitchell, leading off the inning. Mason Mitchell walked his first time up against Males. Watches a fastball in. So 1-0 to the first pitch to Mitchell this inning. Males unable to get ahead early in counts so far in the game. As Mitchell watches a fastball up. And that pitch, 2-0 now. Third pitch, 3-0, goes over Mitchell's head. Goes over Mitchell's head for ball 3. So now 3-0. As Mitchell also walked his first time up. 3-0 pitch, right down the middle. For first strike of the at-bat. Now Mitchell steps back in, and that ball taken low. So Mitchell walks for the second time today. Devin Hughes steps in. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. He was hit by the 7th pitch of the year, his 7th pitch of the year. So quite a few. And Coach Plotner going to now have Colin Myers come in and run for Mason Mitchell after he walks. Mitchell DHing for Colin Myers, which means that Colin Myers is going to stay in the game to hit for the remainder of tonight, because they already used their one substitution. Plus, Myers is who Plotner is DHing Mitchell for. So Myers is going to be able to get some at-bats once the 7 spot comes back up in the order. Anyway, Hughes steps in against Males. Males out of the windup. First pitch, a breaker up and away for ball 1. He has kind of 2 different breakers. He's got a big loopy slurve type of thing, is what I would consider it, and then he's got a kind of bit of a sharper slider, is what I would call it. He hasn't thrown that sharper slider really too often today, though. See, almost hits almost hits Hughes again. That pitch goes behind him, and Myers able to reach second base after that wild pitch. So now it's 2-0 on Devin Hughes as Myers works his way over to second after that pitch. Hughes steps back in. Males continues to work out of the windup, or out of the stretch rather. Hughes fouls a fastball back, hits into the stands. Count now 2-1. Males come set. 2-1. Now to Hughes, taken low. 3-1 the count now on Hughes. Males already offered up quite a few free passes today. And then turns around. Was about to pick off to second base, but there was nobody there. The second baseman broke away. Or Males, rather. Picked off to second base. Now the second baseman back behind second base. And the 3-1 pitch taken for strike number 2. Full count now on Hughes, no outs. Runner on second. And then swings through strike 3. Fastball down the middle. That's out number 1. So it's Males' third K of the day, and steps number 5, Andrew Schroeder. Schroeder today walked his first time up, and as the only RBI for the Tigers today as he hits one up into left, shallow left, and it's going to drop in for a hit, but then they're going to get Myers in a rundown trying to advance to third. He broke late thinking that that ball wasn't going to fall, but it will go down as a hit for Schroeder. But Colin Myers is going to be out on the base paths for the second out of the inning.
Base hit for Drew Schroeder. He's at first with 2 outs.
No, Andrew Schroeder at first base with 2 outs. In steps Garrett Lester. Garrett Lester 0 for 2 on the day with 2 swinging strikeouts. Looking to turn things around on the day for him. Here's Garrett Lester. Watches first pitch fall in for a strike. Lester hits a sharp ground ball to short, and it hits the lip. Unable to handle the hop is number 6, Byler Reether at shortstop. So Lester's going to reach on an E6, and in steps the 2-hole Gunnar Ellison. Ellison now with an opportunity to drive in Andrew Schroeder sitting at second base. Ellison flew out to right his first at-bat and then walked his second time up. Watches first pitch in, about hit him. So he had to get out of the way. And Garrett Lester also at first base for the Republic Tigers. Ball low and in to Ellison for ball 2. Males steps off, gets signs from his shortstop, and steps back on. Ellison ready in the box for the pitch. It's a fastball out for a ball. 3-0 now against Ellison, who walked his last time up and reached second base before out number 3. And then watches ball 4. So now Ellison reaches, loads the bases for Gavin Beckner, the 3-hole. Leads the team in RBIs as well as hits.
Number 7, Gavin Beckner.
So now the pitcher steps in and tries to do some damage himself, but out comes Ryan Wolf for mound visit, and I think they're going to go to the bullpen here. So they can have a chance against Gavin Beckner. And that means Males' day is done, or Alex Isbell. I've been saying Males this entire time, but Isbell rather is Joplin's pitcher. He's done for the day after he leaves the bases loaded for the Eagles. So while this new pitcher warms up and I figure out who it is, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and I'll be back after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is cheering you on. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that impact your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to be your trusted partner. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
Back from the break now as Gavin Beckner steps in against relief pitcher Cutler Schwarting. Schwarting, number 23, and steps in to face Beckner, who's batting .419 on the year and leads the team in RBIs. Still is off speed for first pitch. Beckner swings through it for strike one. Big looping curveball is what Schwarting has, and was able to get a swing on it first pitch. And then throws a fastball to Beckner for strike two. He fouls it off to the left side. 0-2 quickly on Beckner. So he tries to help his cause as a starting pitcher today. Score 1-0. Bottom of the fourth, 2 outs, bases loaded. And Beckner watches that curveball again. It's low for a ball. 1-2 now on Beckner. Queen steps out to talk to his pitcher. They might have got crossed up there for just a second. Possibly trying to figure out signs. McQueen comes back and gets settled behind the dish. Beckner steps in, and Schwarting up on the mound. Schwarting comes set. Throws a fastball to Beckner. Beckner hits it down the line. That's going to score one. That's going to score two. Republic goes up. The left fielder mishandles it. And Ellison had an opportunity to go, but Beckner hits a sharp ground ball down the line for a double. Scores Schroeder from third. And Garrett Lester from second. Republic goes up 3-0 on a sharp ground ball down the line. Sharp double down the line for Gavin Beckner, helping his own cause on the mound. In comes number 21, Trace Harrington now.
Batting for Republic, first baseman, number 21, Trace Harrington.
So he has runners on second and third in scoring position against Schwarting. Schwarting throws a fastball on the outer half for a first pitch strike. Ellison on third, Beckner on second for the Tigers. Ball taken low. 1-1 now on Harrington. Harrington hits a high fly ball out to left. Left fielder chasing it down, misses it. You can hardly see that on our screen, but it's going to roll. And Beckner's going to score from second. Trace Harrington's going to roll in with a 3-base error by the left fielder. So it's going to go down as E7, but 2 runs are going to score now for the Tigers. It's going to be 5-0 now in the bottom of the fourth for the Tigers, as now Wyatt Woods steps in with a runner in scoring position. Trace Harrington over at third base. takes his batting gloves off and gives them over to Coach Blonder, but he scored Elliston on that ball as the win. Now Wyatt Woods hits a liner up the middle, a single, and that's going to score Harrington. So a hard hit ball up the middle for Wyatt Woods, and in comes Connor Sanders. But as I was saying, the wind just carried that ball that Harrington hit all the way out towards the fence. Left fielder just had to keep on moving back on it. And then Wyatt Woods drives him in with a single up the middle to center field. First pitch now to Sandridge. Fouls it back with Woods over at first base. As Colin Myers tracks down the foul ball from behind. So Schwarting comes in to try and get Beckner out, but rather gives up a double to Beckner. That breaking ball swung on and missed, and then Woods steals second, and then the throw gets away from the shortstop or the second baseman, whoever was covering there, and Woods able to take third. So now Woods moves his way over to third after a stolen base, and then a throwing error by the catcher. Sandridge steps back in. 0-2 count on him. Runner in scoring position. Schwarting pitching out of the stretch. Looks in for his signs. Comes set. And then steps over to third. And they almost had Woods over there, but a pickoff move to third, which you rarely see. Sandridge steps back in once again with 0-2. Kind of an odd move to pick over to third with 0-2 and 2 outs as well. And that off-speed hit up and back. But it's going to drop in foul as the catcher chased after it. Sandridge stays alive with 2 strikes. He digs back in. Public on top 6-0. Was 1-0 through the first three and a half innings of play. And then here in the bottom of the fourth, the Republic Tigers have exploded for 5 runs. That 0-2 pitch, a breaker out and away for ball 1. Sandridge steps back in. Schwarting still pitching out of the stretch with a runner on third. And then hits that ball over to short. It's Sandridge. He throws it across the diamond. Sandridge reaches on an error in E3 as that ball just hit right in the middle of the first baseman's mitt, and he just dropped it. So Sandridge scores Wyatt Woods on an E3 ground ball, and the Tigers have hit around this inning as Mason Mitchell, or rather Colin Myers now, as he was pinch hit for earlier in the game. So steps in Colin Myers with the runner on first. He sees a fastball away that's taken for a ball. So Colin Myers playing third base. He watches a fastball in for strike 1 against Schwarting. 1-1 the count now on Myers. Sandridge takes off for second. He's going to be up without an attempt.
Sandridge in at second.
That pitch was taken for a ball. 2-1 now
2 away
to Colin Myers. 2 outs, runner in scoring position for Myers. The Tigers have a 7-0 lead. After scoring 6 runs, and Myers hits a high fly ball out to right center. That ball bounces and goes over.
Ground rule double for Colin Myers. Popping the bat
Over the
right
fence
center.
for a ground rule double RBI, scoring Sandridge after he stole second. So we're going to go ahead and take a look back at that. Colin Myers just puts a drive into this ball to right center gap, and it bounces over. Scores Sandridge.
Batting for Republic, shortstop,
He cruises into second base with a double. Now in comes Devin Hughes. So, high fly ball, hard hit fly ball. Myers now at second. 2 outs. Tigers tacked on another run there. It's 8-0 now. 7-run inning so far for the Tigers. And Devin Hughes steps in against Schwarting for the first time. Hughes hits one over to right. That one's finally caught by the right fielder. That's out number 3, but a 7-run inning for the Republic Tigers puts them up 8-0 going into the top of the 5th as Gavin Beckner gets ready to come back out to go to work and keep this shutout going. We'll be back after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is cheering you on. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that impact your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to be your trusted partner. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com.
Welcome back. Gavin Beckner finishes up his warm-up tosses after the Tigers put up a big inning for him, including a 2-run double by Gavin Beckner with bases loaded after bringing in Cutler Schwarting to try and get Beckner out. But Beckner drove in 2 on a hard line drive double, or ground ball double, down the left field line, and helped extend the lead for the Tigers. That got scoring going. The Tigers continued to tack on 5 more after that 2-run double. And now in steps number 48, catcher Jackson Queen. Beckner drops a breaker in for a first pitch strike. He comes set quickly as after Queen steps out of the box. That ball away. 1-1 now to Queen. Queen holds his hand up as he steps into the box and tries to get settled. Beckner spikes a fastball for ball 2. And then throws an off-speed breaker over to, that's hit over to the right side. Connor Sandridge scoops it up, gets it over to first base for out number 1. And that brings in number 45, Eli Sotler. Eli Sotler struck out his first time up. Struck out swinging. He was Beckner's first K of the day. Drops down a bunt. In comes Myers. Myers, nice play by Colin Myers to scoop up the bunt. The drag bunt.
Between the mound and the third base line.
And get the out at first. So 5-3 across the diamond. But a nice play by Colin Myers as we're going to watch that back. Soller, see here, he's going to square around to bunt. First pitch. And then Myers able to make a nice play. Strong throw across the diamond as Beckner gets a swing first pitch and a hit up the middle on the first pitch for Brock Waghorn. He singles with 2 outs off of Beckner. That's their 4th hit of the day. The Joplin Eagles. And that's going to bring in Cole Lawrence. Cole Lawrence hit that ball up the middle. That went underneath Beckner's legs last time, but went for a 4-3 putout. First pitch breaker in for a strike against Lawrence. 0-1 now with 2 outs. Waghorn on first base. Now Beckner gets a swing on a fastball in. 0-2 now. Begner with an 0-2. Gets a soft liner over to Devin Hughes. Hughes able to
Devin Hughes for out number 3.
Get around on it and finally put it away for out number 3.
No runs, a hit.
So top of the 5th, Begner continues to throw up another 0.
Score remains your Republic Tigers.
As the score remains 8-0 over the Joplin Eagles. Tigers on top of the Joplin Eagles. We'll be back after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnager Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com.
Destiny Church is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Sports. Join us on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or at 10:45 a.m. at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's. We also have a youth service for students 6th through 12th grade. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or online at destinychurch.me.
Welcome back from the break, and I think I just realized that I didn't have any sound that last half inning for the Tigers during that bat, but they went down 1-2-3, flew out to, there was a fly out to center by Andrew Schroeder, and then a fly out to right field by Garrett Lester, and then finally a pop out to Gunnar Ellison. But I just got a text from David Brazil. I believe that's 11 straight scoreless innings for the Republic Tigers. Landon Carter threw a shutout the other day, as that first pitch is back to Ellison, fly ball. So one pitch, one out here in the top of the sixth for Republic. And as I was saying, that's 11 straight shutout innings by the Tigers, 6 the other day by Landon Carter against Lebanon, and then 5 so far for Gavin Beckner. As number 12, Caden Shoemaker, steps in against Beckner. Beckner throws a first pitch high. Second pitch away. 2-0 to Shoemaker. Beckner now throws, or gets a foul ball on a high fastball. Count 2-1 now to Shoemaker. Beckner out of the stretch. Fastball low. 3-1 now. And the 3-1 pitch is for a strike. Count full now to Caden Shoemaker. Shoemaker 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out his second at bat and then grounded out to short. And then watches strike 3. He thought it was ball 4, but Beckner gets him looking. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 6th for Gavin Beckner.
The batter, number 3 hitter in the lineup.
Now in comes 3-hole Byler Reether, who Beckner sent down looking last time. First pitch breaker for ball to Reether. Reether steps back in. Now a fastball fouled back, 1-1. Now a breaker hit just softly in front of the mound, or in front of the plate rather. Beckner comes up, fields it, throws him out at first. So 1-2-3 inning again for Gavin Beckner. That's the 3rd time he's done it today. As Joplin goes in order, we're going to go to bottom of the 6th. Tigers are going to hope to tack on more and possibly put this game away by run rule. But we'll be back after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Taylor Insurance is proud to sponsor Republic Tiger Sports. Since 1988, Tony Taylor and the people at Taylor Insurance have served Republic by protecting their clients just like they protect their own family members. And because it's an independent insurance agency, Taylor Insurance can offer you more options based on your specific needs. Call Taylor Insurance at 732-2345. That's 732-2345. And thanks to Taylor Insurance for sponsoring Republic Tiger Sports. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
Back from the break, Gavin Beckner to lead things off for the Tigers in the bottom of the sixth. Did a double his last time up against Schwarting. Schwarting's first batter he faced. Beckner roped a hard ground ball down the left field line that scored two and kind of broke things open for the Tigers in the bottom of the fourth in a 7-run inning. All with 2 outs as well. Beckner lines this one over to second base. And that ball down on the line. Short hop was picked by the second baseman after it hit the ground, but then throws it over in either a miscatch by the first baseman or just a bad throw by the second baseman. Beckner able to reach second. And Trace Harrington now going to step in against Schwarting for the second time. Beckner
Number 21, Trace Harrington.
With the E7 last time on a long fly ball to left field that the left fielder was sitting under. Fastball away. First pitch fastball away to Harrington. Then reached on a 3-base error. Last time up. 1-0 pitch now to Harrington with the runner on second, no outs. He swings through it. Count now 1-1. Schwarting comes set out of the stretch. Fastball taken low for ball 2. 2-1 now the count. Against Harrington. Harrington. 0 for 3 on the day. Strike 2. 2-2 now on Harrington, but 0 for 3 on the day rather. Grounded out to short his first time up, then popped out to short, and then finally reached on an error by the left fielder. Now Harrington hits a hard liner over to the third baseman on a breaking ball.
Bang, bang, play. Sharp line drive caught by the third baseman.
Harrington lines out to the third baseman. Beckner remains at second.
Third baseman Landon Maples there to make the catch.
Wyatt Woods now going to step in.
1 away in the inning.
With 1 away, runner on second.
Tiger batter, your catcher, Wyatt Woods.
Woods fouls one off, back behind. It stays in the ballpark, however. Count 0-1. Woods 1 for 1 on the day. Hit a single back up the middle that scored a run earlier in the bottom of the fourth, but walked his first 2 trips to the plate. Watches strike 2 down the middle. 0-2 now. Woods awaits third pitch of his at-bat. It's a ground ball that gets through the middle. So that's going to go down for a single. Beckner's going to come home. It's going to be a close play, but Beckner comes in without sliding. He scores on a single by Wyatt Woods. His second hit of the day, his second RBI of the day. And then Woods advances on the throw as they try to get Beckner at home. And now it's 9-0. Republic on top. Connor Sandridge now going to step in against Schwarting with a runner on second, only 1 out. Sandridge hits one up to right field. Right fielder sitting under it. No tag
Fly ball to right field.
by Wyatt
Swing to the
Woods.
right fielder.
So an F9 down in the books, and Colin Myers going to step in now. Myers doubled his first time up. Myers hit a bar ground rule double his first at bat, turned on a pitch and sent it into the right center gap. That bounced off the warning track and then finally over the fence. That scored a run as well.
Designated hitter number 2, Colin Myers.
Sandridge flew out to right, and in comes Colin Myers for his second at bat of the day. Myers watches first pitch breaker on the outer of the half for a strike.
The ground rule double to left center, to right center, his last time up.
Colin Myers, 0-1. Watches another breaker, pulls on it, but it's going to go foul. Myers seemed more ready for that pitch than he did the first pitch of the at-bat, but it's going to be 0-2 now on Colin Myers. And the 0-2 pitch. Another breaker, but Myers pulls on it. 4-3 for the out. So it's going to be the third out. Tigers tack on one more in the inning. 9-0 now. As Gavin Beckner is going to go back out and try and finish out the complete game shutout. We'll be back after this break on Republic Tiger Sports.
One Joplin air and one man left on base.
It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. A winning team has strong players at every position. The Lori and Elizabeth Real Estate Team has specialists in residential sales, land sales, lake sales, and commercial sales. Lori and Elizabeth are your connection to lenders, to marketers, and to contractors. From Springfield to Joplin to the lake and everywhere in between, they're your real estate teammates. Find them at loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com.
At Pinnaker, customer satisfaction is our top priority. That's the Pinnaker advantage. Pinnaker Family Style Service, serving Republic since 1979. Our knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks will make your car shopping experience easy. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your vehicle or needing service from our certified technicians, let our family take care of yours and find new roads at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic. Or view the complete inventory at
Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric.
Middle third for the Eagles here in the top of the seventh inning. 4, 5, and 6 hitters.
Top of the seventh inning now. Number 13, Leighton Kofer, stepping in against Gavin Beckner for the third time today. Kofer 1 for 2. Hit a hard ground ball to the right side for a base hit earlier in the game. Kofer watches first pitch for a strike, or for a ball rather, but swings through that one for a strike. 1-1 now to Kofer. Kofer the 4-hole for Joplin. Fouls a fastball back. Count now 1-2. Gavin Beckner tries to work a complete game shutout. Beckner, 1-2 pitch, fouled off into the parking lot. Bounces over a car and into the big storm drain between the baseball parking lot and the main parking lot in front of the high school. And that ball, breaking ball,
Tapper out in front of the plate.
hits softly in front of the plate. Beckner fields it again, makes the play, throws it over to Harrington. So one away here in the top of the seventh, 2 outs away. Now, number 1, Landon Maples, third baseman, steps in. He's 1 for 2 on the day with an infield single in his first at-bat, and then 6'4" fielder's choice, his second at-bat. Fastball taken high. That ball was in. A nice sharp breaker by Gavin Beckner, but taken for a ball. Just missed on the inner half. The 2-0 hit all the way onto left center, and that's going to bounce over for a ground rule double. So Landon Maples smokes one in the left center gap and able to bounce and get over the wall for a ground rule double. So 2 ground rule doubles so far in this game. One by Colin Myers and one by Landon Maples. And then steps number 48, Jackson Queen, the catcher, with 1 out. Queen 0 for 2 on the day. Grounded into a double play, first time up, and then grounded to second base, his second time up. Beckner, first pitch. Ball inside. Fastball taken high. 2-0 now. To Queen. Two and 0 pitch taken for a strike. 2-1 now. Beckner working on the stretch with a runner on second base. 1 down here in the top of the 7th. Beckner tries to finish out this game all by himself. He steps off. Comes set. And the 2-1. Hit in front of the plate. Back to Beckner. He throws it over
Back to the mound.
to Harrington.
Toss to first for the out.
Maples moves over to third on the play, but out number 2. And that brings in Eli Sauter, number 45, the DH today.
Hitter Eli Sautler.
Sautler, rather. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Swings through a first pitch fastball. Struck out his first time up, and then grounded out over to third on an attempted bunt for hit. Swings through another pitch, but then a pass ball is going to let the run score. So 9-1 now the score. And the shutout no longer intact for Gavin Beckner after Maples scores from third on a low fastball.
Maples scoring from third on the pass ball.
Score now 9-1. 0-2, 2 outs. Oy. And a foul ball is, or rather a strikeout. A pitch that hit
Batter down on strike.
Sautler, and that's going to end the game. So Sautler swings at a ball that hits him to end the game, and he strikes out. And so Gavin Beckner throws a complete game. One run,
a double. Nobody left on base. Our final score.
Gavin Beckner throws a complete game as they shake it up
Tigers 9 and the Joplin Eagles
in the middle of the field. But Tigers win in another COC matchup. They're now 2-1 in COC, 9-7 overall. Joplin Eagles 6-10, or 5-11 rather, 1-3 in conference. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back with details whenever we are back here on Republic Tiger Sports.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
At Pinnaker, customer satisfaction is our top priority. That's the Pinnaker Advantage. Pinnaker Family Style Service, serving Republic since 1979. Our knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks will make your car shopping experience easy. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your vehicle or needing service from our certified technicians, let our family take care of yours and find new roads at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic. Or view the complete inventory at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnaker every time.
Welcome back. The Tigers win in a COC matchup with the Joplin Eagles, 9-1, and almost a complete game shutout by Gavin Beckner. He was one pitch away, but then a pass ball at a run score from third. That's the only run that Joplin scored, and that was in the top of the seventh. But Republic got things going in the bottom of the second with a bases-loaded walk by Andrew Schroeder that made the score 1-0. Then it was scoreless in the third until scoreless in the third for Republic, and then in the bottom of the fourth, Republic was able to piece together 7 runs, including they got started with a Gavin Beckner double down the line that scored Andrew Schroeder and Garrett Lester, who were on third and second, bases loaded. Gunnar Ellison was on first. He reached third on that double, and then Trace Harrington hit a 3-base error or out to left field. The ball that got to the warning track hit off the left fielder's glove and then dropped. So Harrington reached third safely. And then finally Wyatt Woods hit a single back up the middle. That scored Trace Harrington. Harrington's ball made it 5-0, and then Woods with the RBI single made it 6-0. Sandridge reached on an error after that, and then Colin Myers. Sandridge reached on an error. That scored Wyatt Woods. And Colin Myers hit a ground rule double to right center, and that scored the last run of the inning for the Tigers, making it 8-0 after that inning. So a 7-run fourth inning for the Tigers. Then the Tigers went down quietly in the fifth before they scratched one back out in the bottom of the sixth, when Wyatt Woods hit a single and scored Gavin Beckner from second, and that made the score 9-0 until the top of the seventh, when a runner scored, reached on a ground rule double to left center, and then reached on third after a ground ball, and then finally scored on a pass ball by catcher Wyatt Woods. But Gavin Beckner able to throw a complete game, 1-run ball, and only allowing 5 hits. So 1 run on 5 hits and 4 errors for the Joplin Eagles, and then finally for Republic, 9 runs on 5 hits and only 1 error. That's going to do it for the broadcast. Thanks for watching and tuning in. My name's Evan Smith, and that'll be it. Like I said, Republic wins 9-1, and it improves to 9-7, 2-1 in COC play.